Okay, hi guys, and welcome to week 4. I hope you've had a good weekend. And so we're going to continue with the slope today. So, as normal, if you don't have your copies or your pens, please make sure that you pause the video and get them now. So, what we've done before is that we looked at the slope and we looked at it visually. Now we're going to be looking at using the formula. Okay, so what I need you to take down is this top line using a formula, and m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It's okay about the graph. I don't need you to take the graph down. What's important is this formula here. So again, you don't need to memorize this formula. You are told it, and you just need to know how to use it. Okay? So I'm going to go through 3 different examples on the visualizer, and then you'll have 6 questions to do for homework. So the first one is going to be using these 2 points here. So I've got the point minus 3, 3 and the point 3 minus 1. And then I'm going to go through question 6 and question 7, and question 8 is for you guys to do. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this and into the visualizer. So this here is my example. So we do exactly what we've doing before. I'll slow it down a lot though. So we have the minus 3 is going to be my x1. The 3 is going to be my y1. My 3 over here is going to be my x2. Minus 1 is my y2. This just means my first x. This just means my first y. This means my second x. This means my second y. Why I do this is all because every single point is labeled as an xy point. Okay, so I'm just going to write this off to the side as well. So x1 equals minus 3. x2 equals, x2 is over here, it's equal to 3. y1 equals, it's over here, y1 equals 3. And y2 is the minus 1, so it's equal to minus 1. Okay? Now we're going to write out our formula. So what you've taken down, your formula will be m is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So that's your formula there. Your first step, this is just substitution. You're just substituting these numbers into here. So when we substitute, we change all my letters to brackets. Okay? And now we just start to fill in. So the first up is my y2, which is going to go here. And my y2 equals minus 1. Minus 1 goes there. Next up is my y1, which is going to go in this bracket here. And my y1 equals 3. Next up is x2, which is this bracket down here, bottom left. And I said that x2 is equal to 3. So 3 goes in there. And the last one is x1, which is going to go in here. My x1 is equal to minus 3. Now, the reason I use the brackets, guys, is because if you have a calculator, you can actually just put the whole thing in your calculator and get your answer. So you do the fraction, bracket minus 1, close bracket, minus bracket 3. That's the top line written exactly like it is there. Now we have bracket 3 minus 3. Okay, and that's the bottom line written exactly like we've got there. If I then press equals, that's going to be my answer. So you can skip all this, and if you got a calculator, do that. There's no reason that you shouldn't be able to do this. Okay, if you have a calculator, there's definitely no reason that you shouldn't be able to do this. Okay, but I'm going to work it out, and we should work out to get this answer. Okay, so this is equal to minus 1 minus 3 all over 3. Now this is why the brackets are important. A negative and a negative give me a positive 3. So this is equal to minus 4 all over 6. And this can simplify down because we can divide both by 2. 4 divided by 2 gives me 2. 6 divided by 2 gives me 3. Minus 2 over 3. Okay, and that's exactly what we got when we put everything into the calculator. So I'm just going to go through question 6 and question 7 so that you've got lots of examples. Okay, so make sure that you've paused the video and taken everything down here. And now we're going to do the exact same with 6 and with 7. So first thing I'm going to do, this is my x1, this is my y1, this is my x2, this is my y2. All that means is that x1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to, it's over here, 6. y1 is equal to the number it's below, which is 2. y2 is equal to the number it's below, which is 14. And now we write our formula. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Exactly like substitution, I change all my letters to brackets. You change to a bracket, you change to a bracket, you change to a bracket, and you change to a bracket. And now we fill in. So my y2 is going to go here. My y2 is 14. My y1 is going to go in here, and my y1 is 2. My x2 is going to go down here, and my x2 is equal to 6. And last up is my x1, which is 3, and that's going to go in here. And again, so if you want, you can just put everything in the calculator. 14 take away 2 all over 6 take away 3. So I've written this exactly like I've written it there. I press equals and I get my answer. We're going to work this out anyways, but we should get 4. So m is equal to 14 minus 2, 6 minus 3. So m is equal to 14 take away 2 is 12, 6 take away is 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 gives me 4. And that's my final answer there. And now we'll do the same with 7. Okay, I'm just checking for time. Yeah, we got plenty of time. So 7, I'm going to do the exact same that I've done every single time. x1, y1, x2, y2. So all this means is that my x1 is underneath the 4, so my x1 equals 4. My x2 is underneath the minus 1, so my x2 equals minus 1. Sorry, there's some gleam there. My y1 is underneath the 6, so y1 equals 6. And my y2 is underneath the minus 4, so y2 equals minus 4. I write out my formula. M is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. I change all my letters to brackets. So you become a bracket, you become a bracket, you become a bracket, and you become a bracket. And now we fill in. Okay, so first up is my y2, which is going to go in here. My y2 is equal to minus 4. Next up is my y1, which is going to go in here, and my y1 is equal to 6. Next up is my x2, which is 4, and that's going to go in here. And oh, sorry, it's not 4, it's minus 1. And next up is the x1, which is, sorry, x1, which is 4. Little mistake. So m is equal to minus 4 minus 6 minus 1 minus 4. So m is equal to minus 4 minus 6. So I'm at minus 4 and I take away another 6. That's going to give me minus 10. I'm at minus 1 and I take away another minus 4, or take away a 4. That's going to give me minus 5. Two negatives cancel out to give me a positive. 10 over 5 gives me 2. And again, all you have to do is, if you have a calculator, you just input this top line. So we have minus 4, minus 6, minus 1, minus 4. So you see that this fraction that I have here is exactly the same as what I've got down here. Okay, I press equals and I get 2. So if you're able to get to this step here, substituting it incorrectly, you should easily be able to do it because you've got calculators and you're allowed to use calculators. Okay? So the homework then, so make sure that you've got all these examples taken down. So pause the video, make sure that every example is taken down. And then the homework is just going to be question 8. Okay? You're going to use the formula 6 times to find the slope, okay, on all these 6 questions, okay? And that's going to be it. Thank you, guys. Hopefully I'll see a few of you on Wednesday, tomorrow, for the live Q&A. And if not, I'll talk to you again on Thursday. Bye. Thank you.